Hola a todos, estamos aquí otra vez en Metal Gear 2. Ya visteis en el capítulo anterior que tuvimos la conversación con este señor que se hace llamar Pliskin, pero ya sabemos quién es. Vale, y esto lo activamos y ya tenemos el radar. Vale, también nos encontramos con Vamp y tenemos que ir ahora al puente de conexión BC. Vale, tenemos también una SOCOM. Tenemos nuestra pistolita. Que no sé cómo se hace, tío. A ver, quiero encontrar la manera de si apunto. O sea, soltar sin disparar, tío. Es que no sé cómo hacerlo. Creo que es soltando poco a poco el botón de disparo, pero... O no tiene la sensibilidad esto, o no sé. Vale, por aquí es por donde vinimos. Tendremos que ir por aquí. ¿Qué suena? ¿Habéis escuchado eso? ¿Y esto? Ah, hostia, ya me acuerdo de esto. Estas bombas las teníamos que como que desactivar. Hostia, me parece curioso haber encontrado una hora, ¿sabes? Bueno, vale, hasta aquí ya. Si es verdad, eso son unas bombas que hay que desactivar, tío. Vale, esa a patadas, ¿no? Mierda, se nos ha... Cago en la leche. Vale, esta es la de antes, entiendo. Tiroteo. Me voy acordando de cosas. Vale, aquí aparece otra de los miembros estos terroristas. Me voy acordando de cositas. Pues ahí gastando balas, no hay manera de darle.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
Es un supositorio eso.
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
La toma por culo.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Arma toste que me lleva, Está muy guay como presenta a los malos y eso está chulo. Almadita.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Vale, voy a guardar un momento porque... A ver, quiero mirar a ver si tiene alguna conversación con Rose.
Jack, is that you?
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong, it's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
Vale, es que de vez en cuando quiero que se hagan las conversaciones que tienen, porque de hecho antes, bueno, cuando acabé el capítulo anterior, grabé partida y tuvieron una conversación acerca de Snake. Y me pareció interesante, pero claro, no lo grabé. Vale. Vale, tenemos que activar otro nodo, ¿eh? ¿Los han lavado? Sí. Joder, tío, ¿cómo he hecho...? ¿Eh? Hostia. He hecho de menos, tío, que los juegos... ¡Epa! ¿Qué hay aquí? Hostia, pero bueno. Que te reflejes en los espejos, tío. Qué guay, se activan las cosas. Es que estos detalles están guays, tío. Vale, este es otro lavabo. Entiendo que no hay nadie aquí. Vale. Pentacemín. Entiendo que será como la... como el diazepam. Vale. Pues aquí nada más. Un momento. ¿Cómo que nada más, tío? ¿Soy tonto o qué? Tiene que haber otro acceso, ¿no? por aquí por en medio, tío. ¿Qué vamos a pasar? No hay nadie, ¿eh? Algo se ha roto. Ah, este es el de las bombas.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the
Traerme
terrorist group
palomitas,
here
tío.
includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Ya te digo. ¿Y lo que te queda?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
Tú
You
puedes,
haven't
Jack.
had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid?
Pues ya
The
verás.
results in yet?
Ya verás lo que es
There's no need to
desactivarlas.
think
Vas a
about this
flipar.
so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
Cómo mola, tío. Si no es nada, Raiden, es echar un spray. No tiene...
This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing.
Sí.
You spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer.
Bueno,
It
uno
can
ya lo-
recognize ionized
uno ya
gas
lo hemos
emitted by
localizado.
C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Flipado, sí.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong
Muy
points.
detallista, Fatman, ¿eh?
I thought
Dejando
I
su
taught him everything I
perfumito.
knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
Bueno, también se pueden detectar con el sonido. Cuando estás
I
cerca de
know
una
the
va
structure
sonando.
of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering
Habían
standpoint,
tantas,
that's my
¿no?
conclusion, and it's
Yo creo que no.
exactly what he would have decided as well.
Que no habían tantas, no me suena a mí. Vale.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Ah, bueno, claro, claro, que él se ocupaba de... Vale, vale, vale.
Take this.
Toma, ya podemos acceder por el
What's
nivel.
this?
Genial.
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all-access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going.
¿Torme?
You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a
Lisiao,
war going on here.
quédese ahí.
I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Que es Semper Fidelis o algo así.
Normally, team leaders stay in the
Bueno,
CP
venga,
and get
más.
orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
Tranquilo, me lía bastonazos aquí.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while.
Es la despensa, no
If I
sabes
lock the
dentro.
door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by Kodak from here.
Hala.
Good luck, kid. Bomb
va a cerrar,
disposal
hombre.
is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Hombre, tranquilo. Si es echar un spray, tampoco tiene mucho misterio. Vale, pues hasta aquí la película, colega. Comando de artificieros. Vale, pues como podemos ver aquí en cada zona de estas hay una bomba, ¿eh? Así que a espabilar. A ver, habría que activar un nodo. No sé si había uno aquí. A ver, vamos a ver los detallitos. Los detallitos del juego, tío, me encanta. Esto es que en la época era la hostia, o sea.
If you need to talk to me,
Si tienes que
use
hablar
the
conmigo, utiliza
Kodak.
el códec.
If you need to talk to me, use the Kodak.
Mira, a ver, a ver.
I'm all right.
No sé, tenía detallitos muy guays, la verdad. Muy guay, muy guay. Cosa que ahora a muchos juegos les falta, tío. Vale, pues aquí parece que no podemos hacer mucho más. Ah, mira, sí, aquí está el nodo. Una señorita. Vale, lo tenemos. Vale, vamos a investigar bien un poquito. No nos dejemos nada. Es que, tío, entran ganas de dispararle a todo. Es que mirad qué detalle, tío. Y sale el puto ketchup y encima sale la dirección. O sea, tiene sentido, ¿sabes? Qué guay, tío, qué guay. Y los platos. No es lo mismo si disparas al de arriba. Bueno, a ver, aquí me he flipado. Esperar un momento. Pero no. A ver. ¿Ves? O sea, tiene sentido, tío. ¿Veis? Está guapísimo, tío. Está guapísimo. Vale, y por ahí hay una bombita, ¿eh? Vale, tenemos el acceso en nivel 1. De hecho, aquí volvemos a... Vale, aquí está nuestro colega. Vale, pues vamos a desactivar esta. Están en los baños. Mírala. Mírala la bomba, tío. ¿Dónde está el spray? No es como arma. Venga. ¿Cómo se dispara esto? Anda. Es con el analógico. O sea, con el joystick.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too.
Tus
And
pesquisas.
none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Y el pavo todo el rato diciendo, no, a ver, ha tenido que usar mis métodos. Sé dónde lo va a poner, porque claro, aprendió de mí. Espérate, por aquí no tenemos que ir. O sí. O sí. A ver. Ya empiezo a liarme, ¿eh? Me cago en todo. Vamos a ver. Hostia, hay soldaditos. Dardazo en la cabeza, o sea, imaginaos, lo que tiene que doler. Lo que tiene que doler un dardazo en toda la sien, tío. No suelta nada. Nada. Vale, vamos a ver si podemos... A ver si podemos ir por aquí. Sí. Vale, y los Cypher estos los podíamos reventar, no sé si hay alguno, yo creo que sí. Los podemos reventar con la SOCOM. De hecho, a mí me mola más disparar con la SOCOM. Venga, fíjate.
Freeze.
Tío, no sé. Dame cosas. Dame cosas. Y hemos cerrado los ojos, Vale, la chapa y venga, algo más. Danos algo más. ¿Ya está? Pues venga, a dormir. Yuyanan. Y vale, justo le iba a decir, digo, creo que hay algunas que son trampa, tío. Una cámara, Cuidado. Cuidadito. Bueno, podemos pasar pegaditos a la pared. Aquí no nos ve. Hace un giro ahí. Es un giro peligroso. Vale. Más bombitas, Un soldado por aquí. Cuidadito. Vale, pegamos ya un viaje, ¿no? A dormir. Vale, cuidadito, ¿Qué recuerdos me trae, tío? Este puto juego. Vamos a tope de raciones. Aquí podemos hacer algo. A ver. Hola, le llamo de Vodafone. ¿Qué pasa, tío? Si me estaban llamando.
Raiden, at your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
Vale, es que a mí me sonaba que podías... Lo que pasa es que antes de nada... Estaría bien ventilarse al tío este.
Nothing here.
Estaría bien ventilárselo, tío. A ver. Buena. Vale, vamos a pasar... Bueno, no hace falta, en verdad. Vamos a bajar por aquí. Y hay que buscar la bomba, ¿eh? Ah, en las trampillas. Puede que esté en las trampillas. De hecho, es que seguro que está aquí, tío. Si es que somos unos putos genios, tío. Muy bien. De puta madre. Hemos desactivado otra. Vale, y ahora podríamos ir... A ver, vamos a mirar el mapa. Vale, tendríamos que ir a este de aquí. Joder, qué mal se maneja, tío. A la E. Eso es para ir a la parte central. Y por aquí, a ver si podemos... Ah, mira, un nodo, tío, de puta madre. Vale, genial. Ah, la radio, lleva la radio. Claro, como no pasa el parte, dicen, ¿qué pasa? Que no contesta. Pueden pensar que está cagando el hombre. De hecho, podemos destruir las radios. Vale, soldado. ¿Está abajo? Sí. Vale, pues vamos entonces a la siguiente estructura. ¡Hostia! Ah, vale, está abajo esa cámara. Cámara o lo que sea eso, tío, no veas. Venga, vamos. Y aquí había... Es que claro, recuerdo cosas. Creo que puedes... te puedes poner en la cinta esta, me parece. Te puedes meter en una caja o algo así. Hostia, qué mal, tío. ¿Dónde está el soldado? Míralo. A dormir. Y hay otro que también me lo quiero ventilar, ¿eh? Me pareció verlo, tío. Ah, mira, ahí está el nodo. ¡Uah! Bien, 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 bien. Genial, tenemos radar. Vale. Cardboard. A ver, que esto es una movida. Si me pongo así... Porque ahora no hay nadie. Y sale lo del Zone of the Ender, ¿sabes? Es que había una manera... Que creo que te ven como... Pues eso, ¿no? Como una caja y te meten en una máquina de estas. Vale, podemos bajar por aquí. Hostia. Detector de minas, ¿eh? Vale, por aquí nada. Pues nada, bajaremos por la de allí. Vale, pero ¿esto dónde nos lleva? Esto creo que nos lleva al de abajo. No. Necesitamos... Tenemos que desactivar la bomba, ¿eh? No, pero esto es lo mismo, tío. Esto nos lleva... Nos lleva a otra zona, tío. Ah, bueno, estamos bien aquí, sí. No, tenemos que ventilar la bomba de esta zona.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
Hostia, el...
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Aquí la peña, tío. Están como una cabra todos, ¿eh? Venga, llamadita.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Vale. Pues aquí... Hostia, ¿aquí no nos partíamos la cara con el Fatman? Me suena que sí. Bueno, el hecho es que por aquí tiene que haber otra bomba, ¿eh? Y hemos visto un soldado por ahí. Así que cuidadito. Vale, otra caja. ¿Dónde está el soldado? Está abajo. Vale, y aquí... Ah, no, hay un soldado allí. Por aquí hay cosas también. Vamos a cogerlas. No hay nada más. Que quiero mirarlo todo, tío, porque... Vale. Cuidado que no paves. Y cuidado, porque aquí sí que se oyen las pisadas. Venga, a dormir. Vamos a mirar por aquí debajo también. ¡No, Raiden! Vale, no hay nada. Genial. Pues vamos a desactivar una bombita que hay ahí. Y una menos, tío. Qué chulo el caza. Vale, a ver dónde está. Joder, macho, qué fácil. Aquí, tío. A ver. Es que para acceder... Vale, está donde la rueda, casi mejor por aquí. Casi mejor por aquí, tío. ¿Ya llegamos? Vale, así mejor. Vale. Venga. De puta madre, otra menos.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier II stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here.
No, tío.
Get a move on with the disposal writing. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Bueno, tal vez para que nos entretengamos con estas mierdas de bombas y las importantes siguen ahí. O yo qué sé. Vale. Pues vámonos al otro... A ver. Tenemos que ir. A ver si me aclaro. Por abajo. Tal vez. Tendremos que ir por aquí, pero creo que había un soldado, ¿eh? Sí, míralo. Está sobadísimo. Está sobadísimo el tío. ¿Qué coño hace? Pues mira, vas a dormir más. Claymore. Vale, ahora tendríamos que buscar el acceso. ¿Cómo coño vamos a la otra parte, tío? ¿Por aquí? Sí, por aquí es por donde hemos venido antes, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Y este nos ha despertado aún, ¿eh? Vale, por aquí sí. Pero un momento, estamos... Vale, esta es la parte central. Nos interesa ir por allí, ¿eh? Claro, iba a decir, digo, no hay nada por aquí, que es raro. A ver qué nos dicen.
There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye.
Sí, el ninja.
Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Bueno, a ver, de momento nos ha ayudado. Detector de minas. Vale, aquí están las Claymore, que entiendo que las podremos coger. ¿Qué? ¡Hola! ¡La puta! Mierda, tío, mierda. Me parece que se está moviendo. Sí, es ese. Madre que lo parió. Cuidado. Es que no podemos darle, tío. Uy, la Claymore. Está por ahí, tío. Míralo, hijo de puta, duérmete. Vale, ¿las cogemos o qué? Vale, genial. Vamos a cogerlas. Y vamos a coger todas, pero unas poquitas. Está de puta madre. Vale, ahora sí que sí. Cabrón, cómo nos estaba viendo el perro. No, para el otro lado. A ver si pasa, porque tiene pinta de pasar. Lo mismo da la vuelta el pavo, ¿eh? La cámara, tío, se mueve rara.
There's somebody there.
¿Esto por dónde va? Hay dos plantas aquí. No estoy cogiendo ni chapas ni nada, tío. Hola, con tu colega a dormir. No hay más, ¿no? Vale, hay uno abajo. Ah, bueno, claro, si aquí ya estuvimos, tío. Aquí ya estuvimos. Ahora parece que está más vigilado. Vale, nivel 2. Tenemos al pavo este de aquí. Que nos lo vamos a ventilar con... ¡Mierda! Radio, tío, nunca me acuerdo. Menos mal. Quédate ahí. ¿Hay más peña aparte de este?
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Joder, macho. Habría que ventilárselos, ¿eh? Es que no veo nada, tío. Pesado. ¿Y la revista esta no la puedo coger? Bueno, vamos a lo que vamos. Mira la bomba. Mira dónde está la puta bomba, tío. ¿Y cómo lo hacemos? Si no puedo subir. ¿Cómo lo hago, tío? Tiene que ser desde arriba. Me cago en todo. Y a ver, ¿por aquí podemos acceder? No. Me toca un poco la moral esto, ¿eh? Vamos a tener que dejar caer, tío. Vale, estos siguen durmiendo. Me parece increíblemente bueno. Claro, tío, tenemos que dejarnos caer por aquí. Vale. Genial, sí señor. Venga. Otra desactivada. Vale, pues ahora vamos a tener que ir al otro... a la otra zona. ¿Qué nos queda? Nos quedan dos. Genial, vale. ¿Y por dónde podemos acceder? Por aquí podíamos ir. ¿Y desde abajo? Joder, estamos haciendo bastante, ¿eh? Bastante rapidito.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Se le había ido ya aquí al colega. Oye, nunca os habéis preguntado King Kong, ¿vale? King Kong escalando el Empire State. Pero ¿por qué nunca se habla de que a King Kong cuando sube el edificio, tío, se le tendrían que ver las pelotas y el nabo de gorila, ¿sabes? Entonces tú imagínate la gente dentro del edificio viendo eso, restregándolo ahí por las ventanas. Nunca se ha hablado de eso, ¿eh? Vamos aquí. ¿Y ahora sube el otro o qué? Hago la hostia. Sí, va a subir. Pero te vas a comer. Y cuidado con... Cuidado con el Cypher este. Vale, aquí nada. Vale, genial. Vale, aquí debería de haber otra bomba. A este no lo vamos a ventilar ya, ¿eh? Vamos por culo. ¿Y dónde puede estar la bomba? Ahora sí que podremos acceder abajo, entiendo, ¿no? ¿O no? O sea, por aquí. Ahora sí que podremos. Vale. De puta madre. Hay una cámara. Vale, ¿y hay soldados por aquí? Mira la bomba, ¿eh? Vale, ¿cómo podemos ir por ahí? Y otra caja. Joder, sí que cajas, tío. Vale, por aquí. Podemos ir por aquí abajo. La cámara no llega a tanto. Oh, sí, cuidado, que no nos vea. Mierda. Oye, ¿la cámara la podremos reventar con la Socom? Para que sí que podamos. Es que claro, no sé por dónde podemos acceder, tío. Vale, por aquí no podemos, Aquí tampoco. Por aquí tampoco. Por aquí tampoco. Vale, por aquí. De momento por aquí sí. Vale, por ahí también. No dejamos nada, ¿no? Mira, una ración. Y aquí hay unas pastillitas. Ah, no, son vendas. Vale, tengo muchas ganas de jugar al 3. Que no creo que tarde. No creo que tarde mucho en... O sea, después de este no creo que tarde mucho en jugar al 3. El 3 mola un huevo, tío. Vamos allá. Vale, nos queda
This is
una, ¿eh?
Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
You need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell.
Bueno, a
but
modo
the
de distracción,
C4s
¿no?
Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Yes.
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it.
No me acordaba de eso.
Was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Bueno.
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my lie so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Madre mía, colega.
Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Stillman. Qué cabrón. Vale, vámonos de aquí. ¿Por dónde? ¿Dónde había venido, tío? Vale, por aquí. Por aquí, tal vez. Creo que sí, creo que es por aquí. Sí, vale, vale, vale. De puta madre. Vale, y aquí... Vale, tenemos un soldado aquí. Vale, genial. Perfecto. Perfecto, perfecto. Vale, vamos aquí al colega. Y hay uno dentro, ¿eh? ver si viene. No sé a qué altura llegará este. Se gira, ¿no? Vale, genial. Dardazo en toda la cabeza. Vale, y la bomba está ahí dentro, ¿eh? ¿Y esto se puede abrir? Ah, bueno, claro, esta era la de... Claro, tío, la que descubrimos. Vale, vamos a ventilarnos al soldado este, antes de nada. Vale, bien, aquí. Ay, mierda, se me ha ido. Cuidado. Mierda, mierda, mierda. Cuélgate. No, no, no. Tranquilos, ¿eh? Y un momento, ¿hay algo ahí o me parece a mí? Vale, el nodo. Vale. Pues venga, vamos a desactivar esta bomba. Y ya es la última, ¿eh? Genial. Lo
I have
tenemos.
the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
O sea, tenemos que coger otro detector. Está en la despensa. Aquí cabía. Vale, pero... O sea, aquí. No, ¿qué coño? Esto no es la zona de la despensa, tío. Tenemos que volver allí. ¿Y cuál era? Pues yo no me acuerdo. Mira, vamos al siguiente, a ver si es en el siguiente. Ah, qué guay, a ver. O sea, se pueden ver. Bueno, vamos a dejarnos esto. Es que claro, yo ahora no sé dónde era eso, tío. En el C puede ser. Pero no estoy seguro, tío. No estoy seguro de que sea aquí. Ah, sí. ¿No? Dining Hall. Vale, de puta madre. Sí. Vale, lo tenemos.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
Pliskin, no! Oh, lo ha activado.
That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down
Lo
too.
podrías haber dicho
Hurry!
antes,
What's
cabrón.
the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Sí, Raiden.
Raiden, move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Vale, gente, pues... Vámonos. Vámonos. A ver, yo creo que vamos sobrados de tiempo, ¿eh? Creo que vamos más que sobrados. Vale, a ver el Cypher este. Abajo, ahí. Vamos bien por aquí, ¿no? Diría que sí. Sí. Vale. Tenemos que coger el montacargas. Tenemos que coger el puto montacargas. Vale. Este está durmiendo. O sea, tenemos que ir a la parte de arriba. Bien. Vale. Está soldado. Vale, genial. Vale. Tenemos que ir a la parte de arriba, ¿eh? Vale, vamos bien por aquí. Puta madre. Y ahora aquí. Vale, genial. Venga, vámonos. Vámonos.
Right. Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Madre mía, esto es un... Toma por culo. A tomar por culo el colega. Ahora sí que le van a faltar las piernas. Vale, ¿había soldados aquí? Acción. ¿Esto dónde da? Ah, vale. Vale, pues tiene que estar por aquí, ¿eh? Debería de estar por aquí la bomba. El sensor. O sea, tiene que estar por aquí cerca, ¿eh? Por aquí podemos ir a algún lado. Vale, seguro que vamos bien por aquí. Venga, va. A ver, vamos sobrados de tiempo. ¿Dónde coño estará, tío? Vale, estamos lejos ahora, ¿eh? Está por aquí. Y no podemos acceder por otro lado. ¿Dónde coño estará, tío? Esto es Raiden. Está cerca, ¿eh? Está aquí, vamos. Mírala. Mírala. Oye, desde aquí puedo. Espérate, no. Está justo. Me cago en la leche. Vale, a ver si podemos, porque... A ver desde dónde podemos rociarla desde aquí, ¿no? Venga, va, yo creo que llega. Sí, de puta madre. Genial.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Vale, gente, pues vamos a dejar aquí el capitulito. Parece ser que Stillman está muerto. Digo parece, porque no recuerdo si en verdad sigue vivo. Yo diría que sí, tío. A mí me suena que sí. Y nada, ya hemos escuchado al coronel. Tenemos que ir a rescatar al presidente. Es nuestra prioridad ahora mismo. Pero bueno, seguro que pasan cosas antes de eso. Espero que vaya muy bien y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. Hasta la próxima. Chao.